Alright guys, hi, so welcome again to another edition of Starwood Aquariums. So I am doing something that's rare. I'm skimming. So I have my old skimming device. I think it's a 65 Coral Life or something. I bought it, I don't know, a couple of years ago. Never really used it because, I don't know, sometimes when I did strip the water of nutrients, that it killed most macro. So as you can see, when I first turned it on, it was wet skimming and it really sucked. A lot of water was coming out, so I just pretty much put it inside my tank, whatever, and then just pretty much putting it inside this like 5-gallon bucket, and you can see that the water's pretty gross. It was pretty yellow. I started having a little outbreak of cyano in this tank, so I was like, forget that. So I had to probably get some of these nutrients out, especially phosphate. I think phosphate was really feeding it, and plus the new light addition I had in there wasn't really doing it justice. So I'm not completely skimming everything out because I do not want to kill the macroalgae. So yet again, just getting all that nasty stuff off, pretty much cleaning it, and hopefully not stripping too much of the nitrite, because I do have a false guard in there that I put like 2 days ago. So I'm just trying to really eliminate phosphates, which are more deadly. Nitrite I can add in there if it's too low, but phosphates are a no-no. If you want to grow macro, I think you want to have more nitrite than phosphate, because phosphate doesn't really get absorbed that fast, and it's just a pest for nuisance algae and all the sorts. So this really getting this together. Have my old old stuff right here, which these are not too reliable. Really about to get the Hannah checker. And there's a lot going on right now. This tank is dirty, and I haven't really been cleaning it much because I've been trying to keep it dirty with nutrients, but I at least do this. If you do have a macro tank and you do have things that need nutrients in the water, I would say do this every couple of months if you're not really doing heavy water changes. Like, I really don't do a lot of water changes. I just rather put nutrients back in the water. But doing this after you skim, please do put some essential elements. I do have this one, and I have some Reef Completes. I do like to use Reef Complete and Reef Trace. Big fan of that. I also, Refusion is also great. What did I put in the water? I did put something in here, but really forgot what it was. So I did have vodka in there. I'm trying to skim that out. I did have a couple of medicines in there, so I do really have to be careful skimming too much. And the sand bed is just covered in those nasty worms, and and the sand bed is getting thick, so it was about time to skim a little bit. It's actually broken in now, so I can tell that it's going very slow, so I'm good to go. The first hour or two was really bad, so we'll get some water, pump that in there, and leave it on for a couple more hours. So yet again, don't leave your skimmer on too long, because you do not want to strip the water completely. But since you do have macro also, or anything else in the tank, you might want to take some of that stuff out, because all the fighting fumes and all the things that spread in the water to tick other corals off and tick other plants off, you may want to suck that up so things can grow and the fish can be more livelier, and actually more light to get absorbed and everything else. So thanks again for watching, guys. This is Starwood Aquariums. I'm out.